So then guys, we've had some exciting news in the last week. We've actually had leaks and rumors coming in of what the iPhone 17 Air could look like, and this also hints towards us what the iPhone 17 Pro and also the iPhone 17 Pro Max could also look like with Apple's new design language, what they're looking like to roll out in the second half of 2025. So today I want to go over all the details about this, and also I want to go over some interesting facts that you must know about. In fact, I'm going to tell you about 8 different facts that we've heard about and some leaks and rumors that have actually changed quite recently. But first of all, let's then talk about this design change that you can see right here for the iPhone 17 Air. So we've seen here this leaking from Majin Buu, who's actually said that this is the new design for the iPhone 17 Air, and then using the kind of concepts that you're seeing right here of the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max, we can see that we've adapted this with this. And in fact, this actually leads me on to the first big leak and rumor that we've heard about for the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and that is that the cameras are actually going to be made to be actually on a horizontal bar. Now, we have heard leaks and rumors that this could potentially not be true at all, but if the iPhone 17 Air is going along this design language, most likely, like I said, the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max is going to go down this road too. The big question I know a lot of you guys are going to ask out there is, what about spatial video? What's going to go happen here? Because at the end of the day, you're meant to have, say, vertical cameras to make this work. So yeah, this is a bit confusing. Maybe we might get more leaks and rumors coming in the future telling us the reason why that this is going to be horizontal and how Apple are going to get around this. But the main thing is that the triple camera lens setup is probably going to be in a horizontal bar. And talk about that horizontal bar with the cameras, this actually leads on to the second big leak that we've heard about. And that is, for the first time, all 3 of the cameras on the rear of the phone are actually going to be 48 megapixel cameras. So right now we have a wide 48 megapixel, and also the ultra wide in the iPhone 16 Pro and the 16 Pro Max got a 48 megapixel sensor for the first time in 2024. But it looks like in 2025, the actual teleprism, the telephoto, the one that allows you to zoom up, that's actually going to be a 48 megapixel sensor as well. And the great news behind this means that, for example, if we do more digital kind of zooms and things like this, is that your pictures are going to look even sharper. And in fact, they could get as sharp as, for example, as say like a Samsung right now. Like this here is the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. And at the moment, this is one of the kings out there for zoom capabilities. And maybe Apple at last are going to introduce a 48 megapixel inside of their phone to actually kind of almost semi-rival what we're getting with Samsung. So that will be quite interesting to see. Now, something that will go alongside with all of that to make that digital camera work really well is the brand new chip. And this is the third thing I want to talk about, and that is we're going to get an A19 put inside of the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max. This A19 Pro chip obviously is going to be more powerful than we have with the A18 Pro, but more than likely that we're going to probably get some enhancements of efficiencies and things like this, so battery life could actually push out a bit more further, and maybe it might even give the latest sort of Snapdragon Elite a run for its money. So yeah, we'll have to just wait and see on that. But then that leads me on to the fourth big upgrade we've heard about, and that is that the iPhone 17 Pro and at least the iPhone 17 Pro Max is going to have 12 gigabytes of RAM inside of it. Just like the S25 Ultra, that actually has 12 gigabytes of RAM too, so this will be rivaling that, and it will have that upgrade inside. And then moving on to the fifth upgrade with the iPhone 17 Pro Max and the iPhone 17 Pro, again pushing out those efficiencies, is that we've actually heard that the 5G modem and also the Wi-Fi 7 modem and bits and pieces, they're actually going to be built in-house from Apple this time. So in the past, they've actually gone to Qualcomm, who make like the Snapdragon chip and modems and things like this for the previous iPhones in recent years, but this looks like this is going to change, and that this is going to be actually made in-house from Apple. And like I said, the great news behind this, it means that potentially that, say, the 5G and also the Wi-Fi will be even more efficient to squeeze out even more battery life, as well as running alongside, say, the A19 Pro. So this is going to be really, really interesting to see when it comes out in 2025. Now, the next thing I want to mention about is that you may have noticed my iPhone 16 Pro Max here is sporting a new case, and I want to tell you about it with today's sponsor. So then guys, just quickly, I want to tell you about today's sponsor from ESR with their brand new phone case that we have right here. This is the Halo Lock Classic Hybrid case with camera control. Now, if you didn't know already, the brand new capture button was on the iPhone 16 models. If this was to get damaged, it could actually cost you up to $750 to actually fix this. And there's a lot of other case manufacturers out there who don't actually cover up this button whatsoever and leave it exposed, and it means it could get damaged. But with ESR's new case here, you can see we've actually got some protection on this. This button protection is made out of high aluminium silicate 9H tempered glass and a PCB core featuring 6 upgraded capacitive conductive stacks. This button is also seamless to the case and also is a button free from dust while maintaining a sleek and elegant design. And not only this case also provides a stash stand as well, so this means that you can prop up your iPhone to watch your media on it. And it's also MagSafe compatible, so you can charge up your phone through this case, and you can also use MagSafe accessories compatible with this too, what is really, really cool. And in fact, the magnetic lock on the back here has a 1,500 grams magnetic strength. And then for peace of mind too, this case can also withstand a drop from up to 11 foot, and it's been tested at 3 times military standard. And if you want to check out this brand new Halo Lock Classic with camera control button too on this case, then make sure you check out all the details that are in the description of this video for a link from ESR to this actual case. And with that, let's return back to the main video. So with that out of the way, let me tell you about the 6th big upgrade that we've heard about for the iPhone 17 Pro and the 17 Pro Max. And that is all to do with the very front of the new iPhone, and that is the actual dynamic island. The camera inside of that is actually looking likely to be a 24 megapixel camera for the first time. Back when we got the iPhone 14 Pro and the 14 Pro Max, the camera got upgraded with the dynamic island. We had a brand new 12 megapixel camera introduced, and that hasn't changed whatsoever since we had the 15 and the 16s. But when we got to the 17 now, it looks like it's to be upgraded to a 24 megapixel, and this is going to be absolutely awesome. But then what I would want to say for the 7th upgrade, or maybe even say a downgrade even, or just maybe nothing, we have heard leaks and rumors that potentially we were going to be getting a smaller dynamic island on the very front of the iPhone, but it looks like now that this isn't going to be the case. It looks like instead that we still are just going to be getting the standard size dynamic island. So really there isn't going to be anything like that changing in the future. And then finally, for the 8th upgrade, and again, I don't know if you want to call this an upgrade or a downgrade, and that is that we've heard for the iPhone 17 Pro and the iPhone 17 Pro Max is that more aluminum or aluminium, depending where you are in the world and how you say it, is going to be applied back to the iPhone for the iPhone 17 Pro and the 17 Pro Max. Since the iPhone 15 Pro series, we've had titanium kind of build all around the iPhone and obviously a glass back too, but it looks like this could be changing now to actually be a mix of glass, aluminum or aluminium, and titanium. And it's quite unusual what Apple are going to be doing here, how they're going to mix this all up, but I'm sure as more leaks and rumors come out in the future, we'll be aware of where this is actually going to, as it were, mix in with all these leaks and rumors. And if you do want to hear about the latest leaks and rumors for the iPhone 17 Pro and the 17 Pro Max and the 17 Air and the normal 17, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell. And on that note as well, guys, it's time to wrap up this video too. So if you have enjoyed watching it, please do press the like button. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.